on the award, Michael.
Thank you.
What's it mean to you?
It means a lot. It's my first time getting it. Um, I'd be foolish to sit up here and take the credit for it. A lot of it has to do with Coach Crossman, Coach Flo, um, guys on my punt team, gunners. Those guys work their butts off. So this is more of a unit type award than it is for myself. I'm only as good as they are, and vice versa. So
How much do you appreciate the work of the guy that just was in here?
unbelievable. I mean, these guys are the ultimate professionals, and I can't be thankful enough for what they do daily. They challenge me. They push me. They want me to be great, coaches included, and as well as what I do for myself. And and I want them to be great as well. But they can only make plays if I make plays. And so I can't be thankful enough for the work that they put in. And so this is more of a unit thing than it is a me thing. So I'm super appreciative for them and all their work that they put in daily.
There was a time earlier this year when your numbers weren't as good as they are now, when
Sure.
the Dolphins actually brought in a punter for a workout.
Sure.
How aware are you of that at the time, and did that kind of light a fire maybe a little?
I've been playing in this league long enough to know that those things are possible throughout a year. That's really not my decision to make, but that doesn't change my approach. It doesn't change the things that I do on a daily basis. Of course, I want to be as consistent and as effective as I possibly can. Because if I'm effective, then the team is, and I think ultimately the goal is to make an impact on the game. Sometimes that's deep punts, sometimes it's shorter ones, but it's field position. Coach Flores preaches field position, and Coach Crossman does as well, and it's a big emphasis that we put on our punt unit, but every special teams unit really. So ultimately, that's the approach that I take daily, whether I'm hitting the ball well in a game or in practice, or whether I'm not. It doesn't change my outlook, doesn't change my approach. I care about my job, and I work hard every day to make sure that I execute on Sundays, because that's what matters.
Did you change anything up at some point in the season?
No, nothing. Just sometimes the ball doesn't bounce your way. Sometimes it doesn't go the way that you want it to, but you continue to work. You don't. Yes, you want to evaluate yourself, but you go back to staying true to yourself and continuing to work, persevere, and continue to do those kinds of things, and that's what I've been doing all season. So this time compared to earlier in the season hasn't changed. Nothing's changed. Done the same thing. I've approached every practice, every game the exact same way, and yeah.
You feel you're hitting the ball more consistently though these days?
Yeah, yeah. I never walk out to practice on the field or in games on the field, and I'm not confident in myself, and I always have been. I think I always will be, and it's obviously the numbers kind of speak for themselves, but we always preach consistency, and in a specialist game, consistency is absolutely vital. And that's what I try to do. I try to go out, practice, be as consistent as I can, game day, be consistent as I can, and let the results be what they may.
As Jason's holder, how have you seen him handle the ups and downs of his season? Where last year, I mean, you weren't here, but he was practically
Yeah.
automatic, and this year it's been a little bit more.
Yeah,
How have you seen him deal with that?
it's the same thing. I think again, Jason's been playing long enough and has had a lot of success in the league to where the reality of sometimes things don't go our way, but that doesn't mean that we completely change everything that we're doing, or we change the approach that we're taking. And Jason does that on a daily basis. He continues to, work his tail off. He's an ultimate pro. And the thing that's amazing, and the reason why guys stick around long in this league, and I believe Jason is going to and has, is their ability to work through adversity or things maybe not going as well as they want them to, and that's kind of a mark of a true professional, and that's who Jason is. That's who Jason is, and he challenges me, I challenge him, we challenge the guys around us, and we want to be great. And that's what we're here for. We want to be great. He wants to be great. I want him to be great. I want to be great. He wants me to be great, and everybody around us. So Jason's outlook and approach doesn't change on a daily basis.